Morning and welcome back to Pod 2. I have Deidre Druad of the Department of Transportation and Development for the state of Louisiana. Deidre, this week is Saturday, and this week, the day kind of wraps up a week of what?
Exactly. So this week we have been commemorating here in Louisiana how this is our Roundabout Save Lives Week here in Louisiana. And so what most people may not know
Mhm.
is that, of course, for especially for here, for some roundabouts are a new type of methodology here for some in the state. And actually, for us here in Lafayette, we have the benefit of having the state's very first roundabout that was built by DOTD right here in Lafayette. And it's the roundabout that's located at the intersection of Rue de Billier and Ridge Road. And so that was built back in 2003. So next year we'll be celebrating 20 years of the very first roundabout in the state. But
Wow.
so it was only just 19 years ago where DOTD built its very first roundabout. And so what most people don't realize about roundabouts here is that basically roundabouts, they are one-way circular intersections. And the whole purpose of those roundabouts is to help improve safety, create efficiency for motorists and bicyclists and pedestrians. And most people probably assume, oh, a roundabout, that's just for motorists. No, roundabouts can be built to accommodate all types of traffic out there, whether it's pedestrian traffic or even bicyclists out there.
Mhm.
We can accommodate all those types of modes. But one of the biggest things that we like about roundabouts is that they help to reduce fatalities by 90%. Oftentimes, when people
Yeah.
talk about, oh, this particular intersection, we need some help here, let's put in a light. Oftentimes, many times than not, a light is not the best solution.
Mhm.
So there are alternatives where you can look at where in this case you have a roundabout. Because one of the things about a roundabout, it's very, very compact. And if you've ever traveled in your vehicle, maybe if you're going into a curve and you have to kind of
Yeah.
slow down to navigate that curve a
Uh-huh.
lot better, that's the whole purpose of a roundabout, is to
Ah.
make people to, once they realize, hey, I'm approaching a roundabout, I need to slow
Pay
down, be on the
pay
lookout
attention.
because
Mhm.
I need to yield to that traffic that's already in that roundabout.
That's true.
It operates counterclockwise,
Mhm.
and so it basically creates um, a safety mechanism for people to navigate through a particular intersection much more efficiently and much more safely.
How many do we have here in within our region? And the region makes up what for us?
For us, our region here in Acadiana, I like to start at the top. You have Evangeline, St. Landry,
Landry.
Lafayette, Acadia, St. Martin, Iberia, St. Mary, and Vermilion Parish. So that's about 8 parishes for us here.
And we have how many?
I don't have the exact number of total
Okay.
roundabouts for our area, but just for a state as a total, I know we have definitely probably more than about 70 roundabouts throughout the state
Wow.
right now since we have been building them here.
Wow.
We actually are continuing to build them. We actually have a project where we're building two roundabouts right now on each side of US 90 in Iberia Parish at its intersection with LA 88. So that's an ongoing project right now.
Yeah. And I really do when I first moved here, roundabout was a new thing for me. And that was
Mhm.
about 20 years ago. And I like them. I really do. I feel like it controls the traffic a little bit more. And like you said, it forces you to slow down. That's what safety is all
Exactly.
about. But then you don't have to stop and go on your vehicle. And so a lot of people talk about
Exactly.
that, like that stopping and going, stopping and going. That can
That's
be,
stopping and going.
mm,
And that's something that you'll see a lot when you get to like a signalized intersection or a four-way stop for
mhm.
that matter, where you have that constant, you're stopping, you're idling, and which is actually another big benefit to a roundabout. It's very eco-friendly because
Yeah.
instead of stopping your car is idling, you have numerous stops or just the amount
Mhm.
of emissions that your car is letting out while you're there idling. With a roundabout, it basically creates a much, much smoother flow of traffic. And for those people, for some, when they first probably utilize a roundabout, it's like with anything that's new. It could be a little bit intimidating
You
at
hit the
first.
turn signal.
Yeah, it's and
Like,
so
oh, I hit it again.
you're trying to figure out how to utilize it, and you're probably not too happy with DOTD probably at first, but once you start utilizing it and once you're realizing how much time you're saving not sitting there idle in any type of traffic, you probably then begin to wonder, okay,
Yeah.
why hadn't we had these sooner? And so it does take it's a little bit of a learning curve, I will say that, because roundabouts have expanded. You have single lane, you have double lane roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're right.
it's something that's modern, and with anything that's modern, it's different. It brings about change, but for us, it's a welcoming change anytime we can reduce the number of injuries and fatalities on our roadways.
And very quickly, Deidre, as we wrap up this week of Roundabout awareness and safety, what is it that you want the people to know moving forward as we move beyond this week?
Well, one of the things that we always want people to remember is at DOTD, we're always looking to improve and enhance safety on our roadways.
Okay.
Oftentimes, we get inquiries about, hey, can you look into this particular intersection, or can you look into this particular area? And we're open. We want to consider every option. Oftentimes, the solution that the public may generally want isn't the solution that probably is going to best serve everyone. But one of our main goals is, just like them, we want to make sure that we're achieving safety for the traveling public, not just traveling public, and that's pedestrians and bicyclists as well. So once we can all do it together, then that's our main goal, is achieving safety for everyone.
Well said, Deidre. We thank you very much, Deidre Druetta of DOTD, and here talking about roundabout safety as we round up this week, but not to forget that roundabout safety goes beyond just a week. It's, it's the whole time that we have it. Deidre, Thank you very much. Thank you. Stay with us.
Thank you
We'll
so
be
much.
right back.